Hey, hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey, Reggie, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I That's good. I'm glad to see you and good to know that you're doing well.
Thank you for having me.
Now, listen, I have pulled you into this one because this is a rabbit hole that from time to time, I would find myself in. And I'll tell you how I got in this rabbit hole to begin with, right? So on YouTube, there's all sorts of content for everyone, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And so when I started my atheist content,
Hmm.
there was one person there were two people in fact who I came across their content as well, and we'll have conversations. Well, from time to time, get in their stream and all of that, and there was a name that always kept coming up, Foodie Beauty. And I'm thinking, who is this person? And some of the things that they were saying about this person, I'm like, Foodie Beauty, who is she? And why so much fuss? So anyway, I decided to Google her and to see what she's all about. And let me tell you, Reggie, this was about 2 years ago.
Okay.
It was a mess. She was a mess. I'll tell you a little bit about this person now. Some of the things I will say, I stand, corrected,
Okay.
because it's a rabbit hole that I've not really got, all the details. But this person, right? She's a big girl. She's you know big girl, overweight. I'm a big girl too, but she's big, and
Okay.
she puts her life on the internet. Reggie, it's one of these that turn on the camera, just talk, just put your whole life on the internet, and then starts complaining when people have something to say.
One of them.
hmm Start complaining when people have something to say, right? And so, hey, pigs, hey, it's my birthday. I'm usually on panels with the Foodie Beauty reactor. Hey, oh, hello. She live streams every other day. Oh,
Happy birthday.
hi, it's your birthday. Hello, pigs. Um, Hey, it's my birthday. I'm usually on panels with a Foodie Beauty reactor. Who is she? What reactor are you talking about? I don't know. Please don't. I'm so new to this, so I don't really know a lot. But just from what I know, so Reggie, as I was saying, and for anyone who is listening, because I know this is not content that I've ever live streamed on before. So this person, she puts her whole life on the internet, and
Okay.
so 2 years ago when I came across her content, she was in a relationship, a situationship with this Egyptian guy who he was only after her for her money, right? And but she was all over this guy, recording everything. It was clear from the get-go that this guy was not in it for genuine reasons, but this lady, because there's content, right? She's content. She put it all online, and it was a whole mess, right?
So let me ask you
Anyway,
a question. Let me ask you a
okay.
question. So you said he's Egyptian.
Yes, this person Egyptian.
Is he a Muslim? I'm just asking.
I think Nada was a Muslim. I think
Okay.
he was a Muslim.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Now, anyway, that relationship ended. She traveled to Cuba on holiday, and Reggie, she said she found God. And
In
that's the kind of
Cuba?
conversation. Well, she went away, and she claims that I don't know. I don't know the details. Oh, you're talking about Foodie Beauty. Okay. Her purpose is to prove everyone else wrong. Okay. I mean, I'm just going to be showing
So
what she
I'm just wondering because I absolutely do not know anything about her. I'm 100% ignorant about her.
that's
So
that's that's the whole idea. I wanted you to come on as an ignorant person. Just not know information at all. Nothing.
Okay. Okay. Because I've never heard of her a day in my life.
Right. Okay. So Reggie, she comes back from Cuba,
Mm-hmm.
goes on Tinder. I think it's Tinder, and within days finds somebody online who is a Muslim man named Salah.
In Cuba?
No, no, she comes
Oh,
back
oh.
from Cuba.
Okay. Okay.
She's Canadian. She's Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
So she comes back and she meets this man, Salah, online. And within weeks, Reggie, she was in love, getting married, and all the works. And now she has moved over to Cuba. Sorry, not Cuba. Sorry. Kuwait. She's in
Oh,
Kuwait. I'm sorry.
Kuwait. Oh, I
She's in
got you.
Kuwait. She's in Kuwait
Okay.
now. Now,
Okay.
and so right now in Kuwait, right? She's with her husband. And so she still live streams her life. Now, she then decided or determined that she is now Muslim.
So that's not haram?
After meeting this new guy, she says she's a Muslim. She's converted now. She's a whole hijabi. She's, the whole works and everything, right? And now she's recording her life online. Now, this lady has been online long enough to have people that talk about her, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are the reactors. The other person, Peaks was saying reactors, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there are people who react to Foodie Beauty, right? Everything she does, they're just online. As soon as she drops anything, Reggie, it's like they're there,
I'm
right?
surprised I
and
never heard
so
of
and so she there's a few of them she abhors, she hates, she loathes them because they don't give her a moment's break at all. In fact, Reggie, it's so bad. This lady Foodie Beauty, she's so vile. She is vile, to be honest, right? She's so vile that a lot of people who used to watch her have since left her streams and now gone over to the reactors to go and watch her. You see, right?
So,
So, Reggie, it's like somebody hating on me, right? But wants to watch my content, but would rather go to someone who's reacting to my content, right? And be watching. They call it hate watching. And it's a whole thing. This this rabbit hole I
it's,
find myself in.
it's frustrating because it's like these people, they want this. This is what they want. You know, you're asking for this attention. My head thing now. You're asking for this attention, and then when you get it, you can't handle it. I'll take it if you give me that money. Just like
Right.
me and you, in a way. Well, not in a way, in a major way. We're asking for the same sort of attention, right? So
Hmm.
anybody out there watching it, feel free to talk as much shit as you want, as long as them checks is coming in. They're not coming in now, so hopefully we
So
can we
so
can get there.
Reggie, at the height of when I started, just looking at what the hell is Foodie Beauty about. Apparently, she was making 20 grand a month from YouTube. 20 grand a month.
Hmm.
But now the story has changed. Things are no longer as they were. And it's a whole, listen, we could talk about this for days and days on end. But it's the latest stream that she did that got me thinking, no, this cannot. I'm really not watching a Muslima, right? A Muslima doing this online, a hijabi. How is Listen, I was gobsmacked when I was watching this lady. How do you record yourself and you're a Muslim? You put yourself on the internet and do this? Anyway, Reggie, let I'm not going to waste your time any further.
Okay.
Let's go and look in the video. As she's speaking, I'll hopefully be giving context. Some things I might get wrong because it's not my usual sort of content. We talk about religion here, right? We talk about all things religion. And so, for anyone who's watching, who's coming over, I see Pigs. Hey, Pigs, all these youth in Asia. Hey, good to see you, right? So we talk about religion here. And so to see somebody who is religious doing this, we're not religious people. We are not religious at all, right? So um we talk about the ills and the problems with religion. So Foodie Beauty, of course, is this has to be something that needs to be talked about. Okay, so let's.
Mm.
And so this, I got this video from, let's see, this this video is gotten from one of the reactors, right? I think this one just does videos. I don't think they do live streams. I might as well subscribe. Why not? Right. Okay. So they're BBQ chilling, right? BBQ chilling. There's quite a lot of them that react to this lady, and Reggie, you'll understand why in a minute. So this is her life before she converted to Islam. Okay, Reggie?
Hmm.
Okay. Hey, Danisha.
That's a fact.
Let me slow this one down. So this is just the ad, right? This is just the intro. But Reggie, this is what she used to stream online before
So,
she converted.
so what's she mad about? Look what you doing. Like you asking for people to talk shit.
No, but now she's covered up.
Don't
Now
matter.
she's covered up. But it's Reggie, and I think the whole idea of doing this is to prove that religion, converting to religion, does not change anybody. In some cases, it'll make you worse. It will make you 10 times worse. And a religion like Islam, ooh, anyway. Wow. Wow.
That's some bullshit.
Where did it go? Okay, let's see. Is it coming? Coming? Okay, right, 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 right.
I want to admit, right now I don't care. Like I have nothing but hate in my soul, in my heart, and I have no respect even for somebody deceased because she gave birth to a demon. How am I going to respect that? I don't care. She doesn't respect me when she puts Salah's entire family tree on her community tab, when she puts my father and my two young brothers on there and says the most disgusting things. No sympathy whatsoever. I don't care if it's vile. Yes, I'm evil. Okay, now what? Zara, fuck you. Don't tell me what to talk about or I'll block you. Plain and simple. We're gonna privacy strike her, and I'm long forming her like I did Boozy all night. And if you want to take my channel down, go for it. We'll both lose it. Okay? Yes, because once I go, you go. Oh, tired as fuck, but karma won't come for that bitch after what she said about my family, right? You moron. Right? No, Amber, I'm not. Goodbye. Yeah, she deserves everything I say about her. Too bad.
So, Reggie, there's a lot. This is a build up, right? But the person who she has all this rage towards, her name is French Fried Girl. I think French Fried Girl, right? And French Fried Girl, these are one of the people that used to watch her. She started off, I think, as a weight loss channel, then became lifestyle channel. One time, I think she tried to become a makeup channel, and she's evolved. Her channel has evolved over time, but the height was when she was with the Egyptian guy. It was a whole madness. That was a whole madness. And so now she's supposed to be, converted and married, and she doesn't have any kids, right? Doesn't have any kids. But
Thankfully.
Reggie, sorry,
Thankfully.
thankfully, yes, that's yes, right word, yes. And so, Reggie, I don't know, are Muslims allowed to do the shisha?
I'm not sure. I would say no. Um, That's why when you were saying, when you were describing her to me, I was like, isn't that haram? I mean, even though we're talking about two different subjects, but it would seem like a lot of things that she would do would be haram depending on which form of Islam she follows. Because I know some versions of it, right? Like, for example, some rap artists, they're not even really supposed to be rapping because that's haram to them. So I'm wondering what form of Islam she's in where she can just do hookah or vape or whatever that substance is that she's sucking on, and where she can get on here and talk as much shit as she does.
I don't know. I don't know what version of Islam she's part of. I really do not know, but I don't know. It's just something about the doesn't sit right with me. Because when I see Muslim women, they usually can you guys see me? Okay, right. They're usually mild, they're calm, they're there's a an image of Muslim women, but this is not it. But anyway, this isn't really about because we're not religious, right? So for me, it's not really about things like this. Is the words coming out of her mouth that's the most important for me, and also her actions too. But there's just something about this. But never mind. Let's carry on.
Too bad. Hi Teardrop. The thing she said about my family pales in comparison to anything I've said. Who cares where my husband is? Oh no. Go find your own. Damn. Yeah, Amber Chip. I'm just done. Like, if you can't tell, I'm fucking fed up, and I'm not taking her shit anymore. Like, fuck this. Saying my dad's a. Excuse me. I hope he fucking sues you. He has money. Dad, if you're watching this, sue Slimer. Good. I don't give a fuck, Toodles. She's gonna be reported all night too. Just watch. Did you not see my video? She has thousands of videos.
So how are you doing content on YouTube and you're talking about your dad? Okay, all the things that people know about this lady, she has given away the information herself.
I
When you
figured.
turn on the camera and talk about your life, you give away everything. Look, Reggie, there are people that they have archives, what they call them archives. It's a long story. They have archives of content from this lady because she's known to delete the bad stuff.
Hmm.
She will delete. In fact, when she became a Muslim, she deleted the entire channel. She just deleted everything to start again. But because people know that this one, she will always say something. She tries to rewrite history. And so what they do is go find the old videos and play back. Okay, but you said this, but you see, it's crazy, you know. So, but here she is saying to her dad, Dad, sue a content creator online. Reggie, this is a 40-year-old woman.
Well, when she said that didn't make sense to me. She was like, "Yeah, I hope he sues you. He has money. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? You gotta have money."
She not close. Let me see some of the comments. Let's see. No, Shisha for women at least seen as immodest. Saying as a former Salafi, you were a Salafi Muslim? Hmm. Salafis are usually they are very to the book. The Salafis, they don't mess around. So, pigs and no Muslims are allowed to shisha. Okay. Um, Chantal is raging because FFG defended a man for the SA of a baby. Chantal is raging because FFG defended a man. What man is it? What man are you guys talking about? Hey, Miss Mazani, hello. I would rage too if someone supported a 4-year-old rapist. Who are you guys talking about?
Yeah, I have no idea because I'm not aware of her. But the bottom line is this, right? She's getting paid on both ends, right? So no matter if she's putting out controversial shit or she's just talking about her life or if people making videos about her, if other people getting rich off her from her fucking content, it does not matter. It still is coming back as revenue to her, so she should not say shit. Because if people were not talking shit about your ass, you would not be getting paid. So if you
You're
want
right.
people to stop making content, you're not gonna do that because you want that money to come in, which I
Yep.
understand. But you cannot control a person's mouth. The second that you step into the limelight and you want to be a celebrity, that means you want people to criticize you openly. That's what it means.
Reggie, in fact, at this point, the reactors get more views than she does. Most of the people who used to watch her, right, because she's violent, just would block everybody and never wants to take criticism, right? They've all just gone on to go watch the creators who cover her. And so when she's streaming, some of them even they do what you call a stream snipe, right?
Hmm.
While she's live, they're streaming her content while she's live. And listen, Reggie, it's so bad now. She might have 300, 400 people watching her. One or two, well, the one who she's going off about might have up to 4,000 people in
That's
her stream
okay.
watching.
That's okay. That's okay. You know why? Because at the end of the day, no pun intended. No pun intended. She's the fucking cash cow. She's the motherfucking cash cow.
Oh,
So
yes.
this is what it is. You need
Mm,
to learn how to leverage what you
mm,
have. If you learn
mm,
how to leverage it a little bit better, no
mm.
matter what they do, you're gonna still keep getting paid from the shit. You have to tell the people that you know are doing this shit to you, listen, either I'm getting in or you getting out.
No, Reggie, listen. At this stage, right? At this stage, these people have collected enough archives, right? So
Mhm.
even if she gets out, they still would be good.
I get it. I get it. But they need more and more and more and more and more. Unless she's dancing, unless she's singing, unless she's playing basketball, unless she's getting in front of that motherfucking camera, ain't nobody getting shit. And the second she realizes that, she'll quit crying. That's why she's losing, because she's crying.
Oh, you wore a niqab every day. Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, Pigs, the video we're watching was caused by FFG, supporting and defending JCF Harris, who is the reactor's late husband caught sexually. Okay. Um, so let me understand this. We have a 40-year-old woman raging at a content creator who speaks about her. So just let me understand. So there is a man who done this to this child, and he is that person. He's there now. Someone who this one knows, and by the way, who is Foodie Beauty to be um talking about people supporting, child diddlers when she has done the same herself?
Hmm.
She's a bad person.
Hmm.
She's done some really vile shit on this internet, on this Beyonce's internet, all documented, right? So now she's going to go speak about somebody who, and listen, I don't know if that's actually the case here, but a 40-year-old should have some emotional intelligence about herself, especially a Muslim, to know that, okay, if that person is supporting someone who's done something, how does that concern you? How
Right.
does that relate to you? That you would now bring it over to your channel and nearly, this is damaging for you as a Muslim. This is damaging to the religion. Never mind, she's going to go off and say, oh, she doesn't care if he's a bad Muslim and this and that. But come on, this is all being recorded on the live. What's wrong with you?
Well, Foodie
Defaming.
Beauty, hold on. Foodie Beauty may have never graped a 4-year-old, but she worships a
Mm,
prophet that
mm,
married a
mm.
6-year-old. So
Oh, right. I didn't. That now. The religion that she has decided to convert to, the prophet of that religion, mm, married a 6-year-old.
Yes.
So what are we talking about?
The mother of Islam
Mm,
was
mm.
6 years old, Aisha, when the Prophet Muhammad married her. So
You've done the content on your. I mean, we've covered that on your channel. You might want to put your link in the chat. We
yes,
covered this.
yes, absolutely.
Aisha, the mother of Islam. I still remember. I think that was the title. I think,
That was
right?
the exact title because
Yeah.
she is. And when the Prophet Muhammad married her, she was 6. It was his best friend's daughter, right? And I'm gonna tell you how he is, right? Supposedly, um, the guy's daughter, who she was, his friend, he
Abu
had a
Bakr.
yeah, he had a 12-year-old daughter. I mean, excuse me. Let me. I'm getting it mistaken, right? Muhammad supposedly had a 12-year-old daughter, and that same friend of his came back to try to marry his daughter, and Muhammad told him that she was too young, but he married his 6-year-old daughter.
It's
So,
crazy.
right,
So if she's here talking about someone defending, listen, it's a futile. Don't bother.
Being talking about my family and the most disgusting things that she said. Yeah, if you guys want to report that for bullying and harassment, please do. They think hillbilly. They think I can't respond. I'm vile. Yeah, what I said is disgusting. But to me, I don't care. I don't care about her mom. That's how I feel. That's how ugly and disgusting.
Oh, and from everything I don't know what's led up to this. I really do not know the fine details, but it looks like she's going off because of something FFG must have said, right? So she says she's going lower, right? So at no point during the stream is she saying this is about child, somebody defending. At no point. I think that's just misleading. That's somebody coming to mislead us.
I feel. That's how she makes me feel as a person. I hate it, but I can't lie. Like I really don't fucking care. They say I'm vile. Meanwhile, they back up. Go look at what they said about Solah's family. Go look what they said about my family. I have no sympathy for you. Coming from the ugliest person I've ever seen in my life. Can you name one person uglier? Go.
you.
What did you say, Reggie?
I said you talking about her.
Reggie, look at her.
I see it. You know
Look
what
at
her,
her.
you know what her stomach looks like? It looks like oh, it looks like what's his name? It's like Homer Simpson.
Reggie, you must understand she's bigger. She's bigger than this now.
I get
I think
it.
she's now maybe slightly bigger. I don't know how much bigger.
I'm not trying to like make fun of her because she's big, but it's just it's the way she's carrying herself. It's the things that she does. Like why the fuck you got that? Hopefully that's mud on
A
your face.
mask, face
Yeah, hope
mask, I
yeah.
think.
Hopefully that's an exfoliating mask. I hope that's what that is. Why you got that on, and why you got your stomach out like that?
Exactly.
That's not
Well,
that's
Reggie, this was the height. This was the days when she was earning 20 grand a month. It was, about the shock factor. It was, how much can I put out there to get people watching, to get people signing up to watch. So this was what all that was about. But my goodness, it was crazy. She was the talk of the YouTubes for a while. And this was the time where I, stumbled across people talking like, who is this person they keep talking about? Right? Mm-mm. This is just
So her mom, she deserves respect, and me not talking about her family because she's deceased. Hey, Lizzie, but I don't. My family doesn't matter because they're alive. What are you gonna do to a deceased person? Nothing. She's tried to fuck my family.
so Reggie, she's talking. Sorry to keep pausing. She's talking about FFG's dead mother. She
mm,
even goes and pulls up a photo of FFG's dead mother.
mm, yeah.
Now
She's wrong.
FFG does has said things about her mom. Absolutely. I mean, I've heard it myself. But I don't know FFG. I'm not trying to defend her, even though I think she's you know I love her community over there, but whatever information people have of this lady's family is what she has divulged herself. She's given the information away herself. Reggie, when all your job is YouTube, right? And you have to live stream every day, day on end, right? Bringing your life, talking about things. You say these things. You give the information away. And
Right.
then how do you get angry when people bring up the information that you have given away yourself?
Right. She's going about shit wrong. What she
Hey,
needs
Rian.
what she needs to do is just focus on her content, her life over there in Kuwait, start acting stupid again with her husband if he tolerates it or whatever, and just work from there. I mean, again, she has to realize that she's the one. No matter how you look at it, she's the one raking in the people. She's the one draping it in. So just figure something out where you know that your streams, the money is coming to you, um, and work from there. There's no point in you going back and forth. Um, all you're doing is giving life to people that want to be like you, truthfully. So stop arguing with them. Fuck them.
Wait, excuse me, Reggie? Did you just say giving life to people who want to be like her?
Yes, she is.
No, not trying to be like her. Trying to mock her, you mean? Trying to, show
I'm not
what a
saying
horrible person she is.
I'm not saying in that sense. I'm not saying that they're trying to
Okay.
do the content that she's doing. Obviously not. But
Ooh,
what they
no.
doing is they scabbing off of her. They back scabbing off of her. They
Right.
want they want the notoriety that she has, and she does not see that. She's just fucking sitting there just arguing with him and feeling like woe is me. No, bitch. They need you. You don't need them. You have to take control of the situation. That's all you got to do and stop crying.
But Reggie, how is she? Wait, how are they needing her? And then some of them are earning more than she. How is
That's
that?
only because of her. They listen. Listen. She's at the top of the food chain. If you are making money because you are mocking her, right? If you're making money because you're mocking her, it's her. Every sentence is her. It's
Right.
her.
Everything revolves around her.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. It's her.
I get it. I
So
get it.
there's no point of crying. You getting paid, bitch.
Okay. So she's talking about the dead mother of FFG. Look,
Oh, I
do
forgot.
whatever you want, right? Do whatever you want, but touching somebody's dead mother, that's a bit too far.
It is too far.
That's not even a bit. That's too far. That's too far. That's just even put the picture, Reggie, even put the picture of the dead mother on her stream. That's just too much.
family over so many times. Her audience, like, get a life. Yeah, it's okay for them to come for his mom though, right? It's okay for her to like talk about anybody. No, I don't think so. She came online the day her mom, like after her mom died, started to shit right back on me. Difference is when I went live after my grandma passed away, I didn't shit on people. I'm like at my limit, and I don't care if I sound vile. I don't. I want to be vile. I want to hurt her.
From what I know, when FFG's mother died, she took some time away. She wasn't here trying to talk about this person, I don't think. But when Chantal's grandmother died, um, listen, that's when she was with that Egyptian man. She she didn't care about her dead grandmother. She still carried on life as usual. She still didn't care. So I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't care if I'm a bad Muslim. I don't give a shit. I'm tired of you degenerate arseholes judging me for my morality when you're all from the pits of hell. So shut up. She was too busy.
Reggie, did you hear that? Let me take that back. Because we talk about religion here. To hear someone who is a Muslim dressed in the hijabi thingy, no, in the niqab. Denisha, what's this one? Is this what's this niqab or it's a hijab, right? And saying things like this. Honestly, I never thought I will ever see a Muslim woman do this. And this is something I never thought I'll ever see. This is shocking to me.
I want to be vile. I want to hurt her.
She wants
I don't
to
care
hurt
if I'm a
her.
bad Muslim. I don't give a shit. I'm tired of you degenerate arseholes judging me for my morality when you're all from the pits of hell. So shut up. She was too busy obsessing about me. Do you not look at her channel? I'm sorry, once I long form, if YouTube doesn't see how obsessed and disgusting it is, and I'm gonna take the mental health hit. And I'm fucking sick of you people saying I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I don't want to strike her because I'm lazy. Do you know how many times I've reported her? I've talked to people. We have to timestamp. Do you want to take mental abuse for hours? Listening to them talk about your family, listening to them talk shit about you for hours, just so you can report it? It's not laziness. It's called protecting my mental health. Okay? Thank you. To religious or Islam. Exactly. The same people who say I'm a bad Muslim will listen to her say Hamadan. What color is this? I'm starting to like screenshot because that's what I had to do with Just Boozy, right? I had to take screenshots and email them to YouTube. I know my record is not fully clean. I've said shit about people, whatever. Okay, whatever. But you've done a lot worse. So I was going to her community tab, which I haven't seen. She's a psycho. Why bring his family into this? What do they have to do with it? You're a piece of shit. You deserve everything coming to you. And the way I feel right now, if I was in Canada, bitch, I would go to jail. 3 meals a day, 2 snacks, commissary, and a TV. That's all I need. And I'm telling you.
Reggie,
You need more than that, bitch.
this one wants to go to jail.
She's talking shit.
Of course she's talking shit.
People say that all the time, like until they get there. Then next thing you know,
oh, so you're in Canada, you will go to jail. So Foodie Beauty, what do you think you're gonna do?
nothing.
What's the worst that you can do when you can't do anything?
Why
Just
risk
stop
it?
with the threats. Stop with this.
Why,
This is a Muslim. I
why risk it
can't.
all? Like I don't understand. Like what would be your point? Let's say for instance, if you could leave Kuwait, fly all the way back across the world,
Mm-hmm.
catch whoever this person is, beat them up, right, and then fly all the way back. I'm figuring, mm, that's probably gonna cost you about $4,000, maybe. I'm just guessing.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe Um, you put your hands on her. Everybody knows who you are. Excuse me. You're gonna get sued. You're gonna lose. And then what?
And
The
then what?
then the person has completely mind fucked you. Completely
No, FFG lives rent free
in
in
her
her head.
mind. Hmm.
Rent free.
And she's capitalizing off the fact that she's getting so upset. And I just wish that she could
And
see it.
Reggie, FFG is Jewish.
So she's sitting there laughing.
But she's not a practicing Jew, I don't think.
Yeah, she's probably sitting there laughing, just like, why do you got that thing on your head? I know that's what she's probably thinking.
Oh no, she's very vocal about how she feels about this one here. Very vocal about how she feels. But yeah.
This shit is it's just crazy. It's like no matter how successful a person gets, it seems like sometimes like a lot of people they just always have a point to prove, and
Mm,
I don't get her point because you didn't taste the success. You
yeah.
didn't you didn't show your whole ass literally and your stomach and your
Mm,
rolls to get to
eesh.
where you need to be.
Oh, and the fupa as well. Reggie, listen, this girl started doing OnlyFans. This one started doing at the height of it all. Yes, she started doing adult content. Yes. Huh? Because there's a market for the big gals. The people want to see the big gals, and because she is Foodie Beauty, of course. Reggie, this one, I think she got naked. I never seen this
Oh no,
video. She got naked on.
no, no. See,
I
it's not really about how big you are. It's more of how you're shaped. And she's not
oh
shaped the
Reggie,
right way to be
Reggie,
doing
Reggie,
that.
you haven't even seen anything, and you're
Yes.
talking like as if you know what. Huh? You
It's her
see,
legs. Her legs are too fucking skinny for that shit. Like
Reggie.
she's not.
Apparently, you've got an OnlyFans.
Well, shit. They need
Hey,
to.
African
If
80s.
if if I have a OnlyFans, clearly they have the wrong routing and checking number because I ain't getting no money. or maybe is maybe I need to put on some weight. Maybe ain't enough meat on these ribs, or people ain't subscribed. I don't know, but I ain't got not one payment of $8 yet a month yet. So I don't know.
Yes, she is married to a Muslim, and from the looks of it, she met this guy on Tinder.
Mhm.
Within weeks, she was in Kuwait getting married to this total stranger, and she packed up everything and moved over to Kuwait. Now, it looks like there's a lot to that story. She has been bankrupt twice, and people say she was running away from her problems because that Egyptian guy had there was a court case. He's
Mhm.
alleged to have raped somebody, and she was busy
Man,
giving an alibi for him. So it looks like there's a lot riding on her moving to Kuwait to be with this younger man. By the way, he's way younger. I think she's 40 and he's about 29 or 30 or something like that. So, and when you see both of them, there is no chemistry at all.
I'm
There
sure.
is
I'm
not
sure because
any, no chem.
listen.
It's so obvious.
Listen, a lot of times, and I say almost every time, when there's a big age gap between people, a lot of times there's also a financial gap between them too. It's the same gap. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, so it's no different than a rich man, right? Say
Mm,
a
mm,
rich man,
mm.
he can get what he wants. You know what I'm saying? He can get something young and built the way he want and everything. Same thing where you think she gonna pick somebody that ain't up to par? You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure that he's in it for financial reasons.
Financial reasons, yes, but this one was a bit. I'm thinking. Usually, you hook up with somebody. You're Canadian. He's over there in Kuwait. Um, the thing to do, really. I mean, when you think about those kind of relationships that people meet each other online, he would be the one moving over to Canada, right?
Hmm.
She would be doing everything to bring him, but not her going all the way to Kuwait. Now, he's not originally from Kuwait. I don't think. I think they say he's originally from Syria and has moved over to
Mm.
Kuwait. He's not Kuwaiti. So he himself, he is not a citizen of Kuwait. And so she had to be married to him to stay with him because of the Muslim laws and things. So anyway, but never mind, Reggie. We can talk about all of that. We'll do another stream on this Muslim girl. There's a lot to cover with this lady. I'm telling you, it's vile content. This one.
You're not going to live this down. I'm telling you, I'm out for blood. Oh, yes. His whole family tree. My father and my two young brothers on the community tab, calling him a pedo, saying that he did good staying away from me because I smell like cheese. What do you think you smell like in your disgusting face with your gut hanging over it? Oh my God, please give me strength.
Oh wait,
I'm
stop,
done with
stop,
your shit.
stop,
Keep
stop,
talking about me.
stop,
Keep
stop,
talking
stop,
about
stop.
me.
Can you stop? Can you stop?
Reggie's finding it funny.
I know that she did not just say that somebody got some leggings with some gut hanging. I know she didn't say that. I know you didn't say that. I
She
ain't
does
never.
a lot of projecting, Reggie. She,
Wait,
eesh,
wait a minute.
mm-mm.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I ain't never seen her with no leggings on. Thankfully. But I can assure you, if she ever puts some leggings on, something gonna be hanging over that motherfucker now, for
She's
sure.
only 5 foot. She's only 5 foot two.
I'm just, I can't, I can't find a justification for feeling sorry for. I can't because
Reggie, you've
there's
only just you've never you haven't seen this lady. I've been
she,
watching in and out for about 2 years, and she is vile. You've only just seen just 4 or 5 minutes, and you're already making. This is
because
why I
look,
wanted you to watch.
because listen, because like it's okay if you talk shit. It's okay if you are if you are a shit talker. That is okay. That does not bother me. But when you cry because a motherfucker talking shit back to you, that just gets on my
Yes,
nerves. Like
there's
stop
something
fucking
about
crying.
it,
Stop fucking
Reggie.
crying.
Reggie, there's something about it that is funny. It is funny, right? That somebody will get under your skin.
Right.
Someone you They are on the other end of the world. They're doing a video about you. Listen, Foodie Beauty. This is my message to Foodie Beauty. I get it. There's so many people talking about you. I mean, waking up every day knowing that as soon as you record something, as soon as you put it out there are people, they are like vultures, right? Ready to feast on your content. I get it. That cannot be a place that anyone would want to be, right? Sometimes she's live streaming and people are stream sniping. So taking away from her. But she unfortunately has put herself in
Yes.
this. See, Reggie, she used to have loads and loads of people, members, right? Paying members. This lady used to block, she would block paying members
Stupid,
for
man.
saying things. And now, what she has right now, Reggie,
Mhm.
the husband. Oh, the husband, he's been caught cheating on her. So it's they've only been married maybe 2 years. Listen, he's that one, he's another character. But he is now in her streams. He's now the moderator in chief. So anytime she's streaming, he's in there and he's blocking people. He's just, just
He fucking up
it's
their
just
money.
crazy.
He
Yeah.
fucking up the money, and she's letting it. She's allowing it. Listen, she has to listen. Take her feelings and just buy shit with it. Every time you get in your feelings about somebody saying something about you, go buy you something new. Go buy you a new car. Go buy you a new shirt, hat,
New
something
car?
like that. I mean,
No, she can't drive. She can't drive
I'm
into it. I
just
don't think. I think she says she
uh,
doesn't drive over there.
I'm just saying, like
I know what you mean.
you have to realize that you're getting fucking paid for this shit. If you if people were just talking shit about you and picking with you for no reason, I would feel you. But you're literally putting your life out there, knowing they're gonna say shit about you and knowing you're gonna get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, shit.
Okay. All right. Let's continue. Oh God, this is vile.
We reported for privacy issues. She doxed innocent people. Exactly. A whole family trading. Wait till I get a hold of yours. Wait till I get a hold of yours. Wrinkle Wiener, do you know how often I
Reggie, to be fair to the other girl, FFG, this when she was trying to get with the Egyptian guy,
Hmm.
it looks like that FFG contacted her, right, and said,
Hmm.
"Look, we may not be friends or whatever, but
Hmm.
I've got intel. This guy stabbed two women, and he went to jail. He is not good for you. He is." But you know what she did? She decided, "Fuck you, FFG." And I would still go with him. And she got her man to threaten FFG. She doxed FFG's number, telephone number online. She was vile to somebody who was trying to warn her against that person who she was trying to get with, the Egyptian. And so FFG has grounds to cover her, to say, okay, since I tried to be, do the right thing, but yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess she probably just looking at it like, oh, you're a hater. You're just doing all this because you don't like me and you're hating on my lifestyle and all this other shit. Because I know she's has to be thinking like, why are you invested into me like this? But that don't matter. If what she said is true, bare minimum, you got to take heed to that warning or whatever. Um, I don't know why you would have your husband threaten FFG because you know good and fucking well that he's
No,
not
not
going.
husband, he was just a fuckmate.
Okay. Oh, I don't know why I don't know why she had that dude that be having sex with her, well, having sex with her, call FFG or threaten her because you know good and fucking well ain't no way his ass gonna get up to no Canada to do nothing to her. You,
Nothing.
he's nothing. He's not.
Nothing.
He's not. And that's why you went
Mm-mm.
over there because more than okay, so he's from Syria. I can't please somebody correct me because I'm gonna stick my neck out here and say something that may not be true. But what is true that Syrians are banned from coming here. So I'm pretty sure that Canada is probably following suit because they
I
look at them.
don't know about that.
So I mean, maybe not, but I know that they are because they're looked at as they have a lot of terrorist organizations in their country. I'm not saying that's true.
Mm-hmm,
I've never
mm-hmm.
been to Syria, um, I'm not saying it's right or fair, but I'm pretty sure that's why he ran away from Syria, and he ain't getting to no Canada no time soon. He may make it one day, but no time soon.
So let me address this comment. Do you understand the whole story of this video, or are you going in without information? I have made it clear that this is a rabbit hole that I've, don't really know a lot about, right? But this is addressing this video here. How a Muslim woman, I mean, just think about this. You see somebody dressed like this, right? And this is a hijabi. This is a Muslima. And these are the words coming out. I mean, if you didn't know the context, right? And all you saw was somebody doing this. I mean, what would that make you feel about Islam? What would that make you feel about this Muslim, right? This cannot be good for the look of Islam. This cannot be good, right? Whatever the information is in the back, whatever that is, are you saying it's okay? All these youth in Asia, are you saying this is okay? I need to know. Is this okay for you? Is this anyway, never mind. Let's continue. I mean, maybe
Wait a minute.
um I mean, I need to know. Yeah,
Hold on.
exactly. What's the whole story of the video?
Before
So
you play,
FF okay,
oh sorry, sorry. Go ahead.
Reggie, go on. Go on.
I say before you start playing the video, this is a one-time thing for me. I'm gonna have to give Islam a pass on this one. I'm gonna have to give Islam a pass. I'm not gonna.
What? Reggie
I'm,
giving Islam
I,
a pass?
I'm gonna give him a pass because I'm not gonna sit there and look at her as a fair representator of that religion. And the reason why is because she's new to it. She doesn't know it. Um,
No, she's not new. She 2 years, 2 years in is new.
she's she's rough. She's fairly new. I mean, if she's 40
She
years
is
old,
fairly new.
if she's 40 years old, she's been in it 2 years of her life, so she doesn't
Reggie,
really.
she still doesn't know how to pray the
That's what I'm saying.
5 daily prayers.
That's what I'm saying. So
No, that's lazy. That's
it
lazy.
it is
That's lazy.
it is. I'm not denying that, but I'm not going to judge Islam off her because again,
No, no,
you're
no,
making
no,
my
no.
point because she don't even know how to pray. She don't. She's just here to be here. She's just
Reggie,
doing it to keep it
this is
moving.
not about judging Islam. This is about judging this Muslim. This one.
Oh yeah,
This Muslim.
yes.
I mean, we have our opinions on Islam. We've talked about Islam and we will continue to talk about Islam, right? But this is about this Muslim.
She's a terrible representation of Islam. She don't know it, not for real. So she's like I said, she probably just know not to eat pork and that's it. Whatever.
And Reggie, this is proof. For me, this is proof that converting to Islam, you think it would take all your problems away?
Well,
No, it wouldn't.
well, I mean, it's looking like it's giving her more of a problem because it looked like before she converted, she was on the right
Yeah.
path. Mm.
And she was able to live her life. She was able to be who she really is, right? But here, how are you dressed up in this modest clothes and yet your behavior isn't modest? Look at this.
Right.
This is the real person coming out of the whole facade of the modest clothes that she's got on. This is the real person.
There's nothing modest about her. Modest and her name don't go in the same sentence.
No. Let me read this comment. So FFG was called out for defending a child predator. Okay, right, called out. FFG clapped back, calling Foodie Beauty's dad a okay, which he is not. Foodie clapped back by talking about FFG's parents. All these youth in Asia. This is a 40-year-old. This is a 40-year-old woman. She has been on the internet to know that whatever you put out there will come back to haunt you.
Mm-hmm.
She should know that.
Mm-hmm.
This is not, look, you can give whatever justification you want. This right here should not have happened. No, shouldn't have happened.
Well, Ollie, I'm not here to debate who's right and who's wrong in that situation. I understand both points of view if it's exactly how you said it, Ollie, from your understanding. If it's just like that, I understand why both of them are going back and forth. My only point is with her. She's get well, both of them. They both getting paid, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't feel bad for you.
Yeah. And
You
you
know,
know something, Reggie? Now, FFG now has people who are set to make FFG win. FFG is on a mission to buy a house with the money she has made off of Foodie Beauty. In fact, they send people send super chats right to her saying, I think I was watching, was it yesterday, or the day before yesterday? Someone sent a super chat saying, "Here, have this $10 or $20 towards the house, the spite house, or something like that." So this is what she has created. Unfortunately, it's the monster that she has created. It's a long story, Reggie, but it is.
I get it, Ollie, but listen, I'm not supporting a child abuser for money as long as she's getting paid. No, what I'm saying to you is this girl on this screen cannot cry about people saying things about her because one, she's always talking shit, and two, she's putting herself out there on the internet and she's getting paid. So
Reggie,
you want to
Reggie,
stop getting paid.
Reggie, this lady, this one here, at the height of her fame or whatever she was doing, one of the people in her comments, or one of her moderators, I think he was a moderator, was, and she was getting close to that person. Now, I stand corrected. Some of this information I may not be 100%. Um, she defended that guy. He was found to have done things to children. This one, there is videos of her saying he has paid his debt to society. So why is everyone going? She was defending that guy. This one. So I'm sorry, Ollie, not gonna work. She has defended child diddlers herself. So you cannot say, oh, because it's not gonna work because she herself, and for the beauty, she'll tell you herself she's not no saint. She's not a saint. She's Anyway. Let's continue with this video. Let's continue so we can.
I try to take the high ground, and I would say 90% of the time, I do. I do. Bitch! I know I shouldn't care because she looks like a big toe with fungus, but no. If you're defending her over what I said about her mom, but have nothing to say about what she says about my family, I don't care. Block anyone defending her.
She's stupid.
She put the picture of my two brothers who are kids. You're all worse, and you deserve everything that's coming to you. Everything. If you think I was pissed off and raging before, bitch, you have no idea what's coming. No idea. You think Hurricane Milton was bad? Wait till you see Hurricane Foodie Beauty. Good dream. Goodbye. It's not an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. My mom was at 14. My mom was 17. Do the fucking math. She was born in 1966. I think she's 58 or 59. I don't even know. And she had me at 17. He was 18, just turned 18. They were in the same grade. You moron. I have nothing. I'm telling you, you're going to hate me by the end of the stream. You're going to think, what? She's a vile person. You're going to think that. Yeah. Really? Look at you. You look like someone farted on your head.
How do you go into a stream intending to make people think of you as a hateful person? How does one do that? And then you cry.
That's
Ollie's
what
in
I'm
there
saying.
crying, right? Ollie's in the comments now saying, "Oh, but don't you know the." She went. The whole idea of doing this is to let people know. Listen, I'm a vile person. Come
Exactly.
on.
And also, you said, can we discuss the religious aspect? You said the prophet married a 6-year-old. He did to justify FFG defending Jesse Harris. I have no idea who Jesse Harris is. I have no idea who FFG is. I'm not justifying any of them. I don't know
Yeah,
who none of these motherfuckers are. What I'm saying to you, Arlie, is if you talk shit and a person talks shit back, it's a 50-50 deal.
exactly.
That's all I'm saying. I don't give a fuck who
Exactly.
did what. I don't care.
And Reggie,
Muhammad
this
did marry a 6-year-old, and he is a pedophile. I don't care about none of that shit.
Reggie, and also the religion that Muhammad founded allows for the marrying of children. There's is it Quran? I can find it. Um, it talks about little kids. So yeah, there's that as well. And yeah, I was going to say something, but I've lost my train of thought. Never mind. Let's
And she
continue.
also supports. She also defends a P3DO herself every time she puts that fucking hijab on. So either way, that don't make sense.
On top of that, there's she is defended. In fact, Reggie, she was going to give an alibi for someone who was alleged to have raped somebody.
Look, hold
She
on.
was going to give an alibi.
Listen.
What
Then it
is
says,
that?
then it says, does it allow for the rape of babies? How old do you have to be to get married?
Reggie, please don't
If,
bother answering that question.
no, just tell them. Just tell them. How old do you have to be to marry? How old does a child have to be? A female child have to be to get married?
As young as a baby.
Right.
In Islam, there's no age. There's no age at all. I mean, Reggie, I've had a conversation with a Muslim man on TikTok. On TikTok, this guy came up and said his sister, as soon as his sister was born, she was betrothed to this man by the family. And the man waited for her to reach the age when she started puberty. And then the marriage took place. And this man said that in his religion, right, it helps to secure this girls, being in this nuclear relationship. I asked him, I said, did you marry a child? I mean, were your wife, was she given to you? He said, no, she wasn't. But why would you come and say that about your sister? He said, as soon as she was born, she was betrothed to. That's just crazy.
Right.
All right, let's go. Let's continue. Ollie, at no point in this video would you hear her saying this is about, the defending of, in this particular one, I'm saying, right? So, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to ignore that for now. Let's just
You
continue.
look like a wet fart. Get out of here calling anyone a dog, you friggin'. Volpe, I'm self-destructing. I'm self-destructing?
Yes.
I told you. Well, if you get a good pot, then you can go too. See you. Yeah, she doesn't want to cam up because you know what her excuse is? Not because she's ugly and she doesn't want anyone to see. She doesn't want to cam up because she's smoking. And it's against TOS.
You're smoking too.
Isn't? Oh, yes, it is. You have the nerve to say anything about me smoking and animal abuse? You have a small-ass shitty apartment in Montreal. And you're hotboxing with the Dumouriez. Oh, I can't. Jay, about time. Thank you. You know what? I didn't realize the extent of how hard she would go after my family. Family trees. My dad. Calling him a PDF. What is your dad? Your dad's a fucking creep. He saw my OnlyFans pics with you and laughed. Laugh at what? I'd like to see you in an OnlyFans. Slimer. Cindy, you look like a moldy green pepper. Get out of here. I know, page 5, but that's easier said than done. Oh, man, it's easier said than done.
So her people are telling her to stop. But she's not stopping. Look at this.
I'm glad I'm not in Canada. Because one of us would be in jail. For sure.
Let me get a refill.
Yeah, she said her and her dad were making fun of my OnlyFans together. Do you see what you gave birth to? Or whatever, contributed to? And yes, I'm having a lot of sugar, okay? I don't care right now. I'm soothing. I'm self-soothing.
Self-soothing.
You got me. But you're not going to like what happens when I lose my mind, okay? When I really lose it?
Oh, no.
I don't even know.
Auntie, go on and lose your mind. Go on. Listen, you want to lose your mind on the internet? Go ahead and do it. You're only hurting yourself. You want to lose your mind? Go ahead. Lose it. I mean, the whole reason why I've decided to do this video, right, or do this stream, is because of this content here. I'm looking at this thinking, wait, how is a Muslim doing this? Auntie, you want to lose your mind? Go ahead and lose your mind. That would even be content for other people. And maybe I might even do it myself. Who knows?
I've never felt like this before over somebody. This much hate. Yeah, they throw out the religion card, so I can't defend my... Exactly. And then I posted on my community tab what she said about my dad. She blames me for him leaving. At least I didn't ignore my grandma when she was dying like you did your mom. No, none of this is good for me. The rage, the shisha, and the sugar.
Wait, did she just say she did not ignore her grandma like she did when FFG ignored her mom when she was dying? I don't know how someone can lie blatantly like this. You didn't care about your grandma. You were over at Nada's house. Oh, you should see when her grandmother died. There was video that I saw how she was dressed to the is it the funeral? She was dressed like a hoe. She dressed up like a hoe to her own mother's grandmother's funeral. She didn't care. She was all over that another Egyptian guy. How dare you just sit there and just say things? Mm-mm.
Triple threat. So if I'm not here tomorrow, you know why? Yeah, babe, we will report the doxing. But I doxed her number a long time ago by accident, and she doxes his entire.
You will report doxing, but you doxed her. You doxed her. I
Wait a
mean,
minute.
how is she sitting there? I don't understand this kind of hypocrisy.
Wait a minute. How do you accidentally dox somebody? Because number one, I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Doxing is releasing someone's private information online.
What, just telling somebody the information?
Giving out their personal information. So it could
Uh,
be any way, could be by
uh,
telling, could be by showing, could be by accidentally showing something. But in this case, she revealed FF because FFG had called her to
mhm.
tell her about that guy, and
Okay.
she put FFG's number out there.
I thought this was some new magical 2024 new scam shit that I never heard of. Well, clearly I never heard of it. But I thought it was like some special thing like, all right, if you see her name, you know her
Yeah,
age,
yeah,
you can
yeah.
figure it out. So I thought like, she did some hacking type shit to get
No, no,
signified give it
Doxing.
out
She
or
puts
whatever.
her number out there, and she had to change her number because now the whole world had her number, right?
You learn something new
So,
every day.
but now she's saying, "Oh, we're going to report the doxing," but you you never mind. She's crazy.
Family. Did you get brain damage or what? If you had somebody every time something bad happens to you, they revel with glee to 5,000 people. Report the whole time you're going through the most fucked up relationship. She makes an Olympics about it. It's entertaining. Entertaining. Go legal on her.
No, you, madam, put that whole thing on the internet. You did that, Reggie. The whole fight, what she had with this guy, she's recording everything. What did you expect? She was not the only one. FFG was not the only one recording. There were people recording and showing you in your fight with this person, and the police and everything that was that happened during that whole drama. And that's when she made the most money on the internet because everybody was tuned in, right? That's when she was making 20 grand a month. Reggie, I still remember this Nigerian girl, right? This Nigerian girl. Reggie, can you hear me?
Yes.
This Nigerian girl said, Foodie Beauty is smart. She is a smart business woman, right?
Hmm.
She's using this whole drama to make money for herself. And I
Yes.
responded to this lady to say, no, you as a Nigerian person, you know to keep your personal life private, right? This will come back to haunt this person. And she's still, till this day, it's never going to go away. All the things what she puts out there, it's never going to go away. It will continue to haunt her.
Well,
Unfortunately, the internet does not forget.
well, that's what she get again for tricking. Because if she was making all that damn money, I'm pretty sure she. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm pretty sure. I know that she was out here buying all kind of exotic dick, because that's what you was doing. Going to
Reggie,
Cuba, going to
Reggie,
going to
not
different.
exotic, not exotic dick, dick. It is she was buying a lot of drugs.
The
paying
activity,
his rent,
tricking,
take she
tricking,
tricked hard.
trick hard to
She
trick
tricked
till you went
hard.
broke. So, hey, that's what you get.
Mm-mm.
Dudes do it all the time, and nobody feels bad for them. So I don't feel bad for you.
It's just crazy, just crazy.
She better not. She better hope I don't go to Canada soon.
Go,
Report. I'm pretty sure one, there's a statute of limitations. Two,
go.
I want her to. I want her to report it. Please report that I accidentally doxed your number a long time ago. Please, please
Oh,
do it.
look at this one.
The way I feel right now, Purple Phone, no, I don't. I'll just go to Twitch or something. I don't care. If I were you, considering what I'm doing after the stream, I wouldn't be talking shit about me anymore. Trust me. She would never destroy me, Tia Marie. You don't know me. No. I punched out a bodyguard once. Of course she's
She
gonna go left. There's no
punched
fucking
who?
life. This is her life.
Reggie. She punched a bodyguard once.
She says she punched him out.
Punched him out. What does that mean?
I don't know. I guess I guess she figured that she punched him so many times that she won the fight. I don't believe it.
Have you seen this? It's been this person talking. I'll find a video of what she looks like, right? A full body.
I've seen enough.
Some people sit there. They just think, oh my God, you're a bad
She pushes
girl.
me to this limit,
Mhm.
and then when I say something, I gotta go live. No life, no fucking life, no man, no life, no one loves you. And your dad should be embarrassed for giving birth to whatever you are. You think Rosemary's Baby's bad? What the hell is this creature?
You
Fuck
bought your
off,
man.
Amanda. You sick, sick dog. Going after innocent people, that's the whole point. You're a sick dog. I hope her intro's vile so I can strike it. I know you people don't think that I do. Well, it worked for Boozy yesterday, so. Yeah, she's just mad because she couldn't. Let's see your OnlyFans of your ugly friggin' feet. Make fun of my feet. I just need a pedicure. I don't care how evil I look. I'm evil then, I guess. Welcome to the dark side. Who's? She's stealing the bread.
Yeah,
Go, steal it.
she's admitting to being evil.
What the babe? She stole her intro is pictures of my family. I'll find all the pictures of your mom with the MAGA hat, with everything. Because your mom is a Trump supporter. Go figure. Your brother, your disgusting dad. Oh, that's okay.
Why does it matter? Why does it matter?
Nothing personal against you.
Why?
I'm gonna get off.
Hold on,
When
hold on.
when she's off live,
Can you
I'll come
stop
back,
just for a second? Why does it matter if the person that you're talking about supports MAGA? Why does it matter if they're a Trump fan? It don't make no difference. You know why? Because both you two are from Canada, right? Who cares? What you think don't matter. You can't even vote on it. So what?
Welsh rabbits. I don't know what you're trying to do. Timestamp is around 25. She may not have raped a 4-year-old, but she worships a prophet who married a 6-year-old. Yeah, her prophet.
That's exactly what I said, Welsh. I said that about 20 minutes ago. And let's look at the comment when I just stopped arguing. Let's see what they said. It was quite interesting. They said, sorry, not sorry. Marrying a 6-year-old is way less violent than raping a 4-year-old.
That comment is there. Wait, hold on. Let's see. All right, look at this.
Go figure.
Can you just
After I seen that, I wasn't gonna say
look
shit.
at
I'm like,
this?
all right, cool. You right. So
Just I didn't even see this comment.
right, and I never even said how old Muhammad was when he married her. I never said it. He was 54 years old when he married a 6-year-old.
This is just crazy. Sorry, not sorry.
And his
Marrying a 6-year-old
and his
is way
justification
less
for it
violent.
was that he didn't wait to have sex with her until she, came to puberty when she was 9.
Why are people this sick? Why? Some people will defend people, just you defend people online. I don't get it. And with the whole Muhammad thing, it's a known fact. They had deeds. Aisha herself said, he married me when I was 6 years old. Aisha is quoted as saying, we are not saying anything out of our behind. No. Known fact. Ah,
But see, this is the thing that's irritating me
Reggie,
about them.
Reggie, look at this.
Right. This is besides that. You know what else is irritating
Not
me?
5 years, only 3 years.
For some reason, everyone that's coming on here, they think that we're defending Jesse Harris.
I don't
This is
know
what
that person.
I don't know who the fuck he is. If he raped a 4-year-old, he deserves whatever the fuck is coming to him, whether if it's
Exactly.
imprisonment, murder,
Lock
whatever
him
happens
up.
to him, lock him up for
Lock
life.
him up.
He deserves it for life. But we're not going to compare pedos now. And then you talk about comparing a
Mm-mm-mm.
story from 90 BC to recent crime. That's incorrect for two different things, right? Number one, it doesn't matter when it happened. It's fucked up no matter when, right? It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't 90 BC. It was not before Christ. It was 400, between 400 and 700 BC, right? I mean, AD, excuse me. So it's modern times. So either way, it's fucked up. I just don't see why anybody would comparing it from either way. It's fucked up. You compare them. No, the fuck I didn't. No, the fuck I didn't. Welsh, I don't know who that person is that you're telling me. This is what I said. What I said is she can't condemn one person when she supports a pedophile herself. Every time
Mm-hmm.
she puts that hijab on, she's condoning pedophilia. I'm not comparing them. I'm not Muslim. I'm not religious at all. All pedophiles deserve whatever punishment comes to them, including Muhammad. Right? Also, what did you say that she did in real life? Say it again, Afro. Who she defended?
She defended a convicted child diddler. Yeah.
That's two.
She sat and defended that guy.
That's two.
So she is a defender of.
So she's literally Welsh, a defender, and religiously. She's not no
Mm,
better. That's the point, Welsh.
crazy.
She's no better.
Mm-mm. Let's continue with this. Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch her, but I'm not gonna be live while she's live. Thank you guys for reporting. So I'll let her rage like a fucking pig that she is. And I'm sorry, but I don't have any sympathy. I don't care if her mom is deceased,
Mm-mm.
whatsoever. I really don't care. I don't care anything about her. I have no sympathy, no empathy. Scared of what, Indigo, you friggin' nut? I don't want to hear it. That's why. I don't want to give people an opportunity. Okay, guys. I'll see you guys in a bit, okay? I'll be back.
No, Welsh.
Baby girl.
She can
I'll see
rage
now.
at somebody for
Okay.
defending Jesse.
Why don't you let me
But
go?
where she's wrong at is
So I'm just gonna let,
because
like, it's
she's a
really
shit
disturbing to see how
talker.
many people are salivating over hate rages. So let them have their fucked up good time, and I'll just be reporting it behind the scenes, and we're just gonna be as usual.
That's
And
wrong too.
let Carmen deal with them. That's it. I realize that's what they want. They want this. Like I
Mm-mm,
said, they salivate over it. It's really disturbing, and I'm not giving it to them. So
mm-mm.
no, I privated it. So what? Yeah, it's not worth it. Have fun talking to yourselves again. My friend told me there's more evil in the world than good, and unfortunately, that's what people like, and that's good for them. Hey JJ, let her go over to another platform. I don't care. I just don't want her on YouTube. Have fun. I don't care what you
You
do
don't want
over
her on
there.
YouTube?
I have
Mm.
plans tomorrow.
She's
Fun
bringing you
plans.
money.
So I'm looking forward to that because I actually have a fucking life. Hi Carlos. Yeah, let them be hateful and raged on, whatever. Hi Desi. Tyler. Yeah, I'm
No.
gonna be like I'm gonna do all the reporting there, but that's not gonna change, but I'm not gonna stop. So it's a good thing she's establishing herself somewhere else. That's okay, whatever. At least you guys come to my chat for, positive things.
Ma'am, on that live stream, you had the most people you've had in probably a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
There were like 1.3, 1.4, 1.2 people watching.
Mm-mm.
So what do people come to your chat for again?
Mm-hmm.
If you took away, hey Caroline, ECP, if you took away any raging, any hate, any talking about me, she'd have even less viewers than this. So I didn't delete it, I might just privated it. I might unprivate it eventually. Like I said, I went over there, I shouldn't have done that, and I saw her, like, what she posted about my family, my dad, whatever, just being disgusting. So I let it trigger me, and that's what they want. And now they're having a hate party, and I'm just gonna let them be hateful. Like, my friend was so right. There's so many more hateful, evil people, and that's what they love. They like cheer on drama and hate, and I just can't. Like, I can't let that derail my life. I can't let myself be at that
Okay.
level.
Let me
I
show you
can't.
just this other video. Let's see. Let's do this one very quickly.
Nothing but black hatred. I have nothing but black hatred. I have nothing but black hatred
Okay, can you stop that noise?
Hey everybody.
Okay,
How's everybody doing this
no, no, this
Friday?
is not the video that I.
Yay, it's the
Sorry,
weekend.
sorry.
Some
Hold
of
on,
us don't
hold
get the
on.
Like,
weekend
push
off.
pause. Can
This
you
is
please push pause? Can you please push pause? Please push pause. Please push pause.
okay.
Please. So again, she can't rage at somebody for defending a pedo because she talks shit. You don't fucking listen. This is what I'm saying to you, Welsh. If you put the rape aside, put the crimes aside, this is what I'm saying concerning her, right? You cannot cry about a person talking shit if you talk shit. That's it, right? My second point with her is, right? You can't talk shit about a person defending a pedo when your religion, you defend a pedo. That's one point.
Mm-hmm.
Her second point is she literally is defending a person that was convicted of sex crimes. That's it, right? Start talking shit. I want you to dig for that hole. Dig what hole? I don't know who this fat bitch is. I don't know nobody related to this story. The reason why I was brought into this stream is because I'm completely blind about the fact I'm not invested into her. She's not nothing that's interesting to me at all. So when you say, "Can I ask you, Reggie, if someone talks shit, can they still hate a child abuser?" Absolutely. I talk shit and I don't like child abusers. I don't like Muhammad because he's a child abuser. I don't like the person that she's defending because obviously he's a child abuser, right? The person she's talking about, whoever that is, if they touch their child, I don't like them either. So please stop saying, putting words into my mouth. Having a black hatred for a pedo defending is wrong. I have nothing to do with that because I'm not aware of that yet. That's the first time I've ever heard of that. So
Ask for prayer for someone.
So this was her when she first got to Kuwait, right? This is
mhm.
newly Muslim. Mm-hmm.
Learning the prayer is so difficult. Like it takes practice and practice and practice because there's like one whole part where you have to recite like that verse from the Quran, and I'm trying to learn what it is exactly, like what the meaning of it, with the intention in my heart to learn it and know the meaning in English, but say it in Arabic. Let's all who believe say a prayer for those beautiful children. Yeah. So I know on all sides that the internet can be a horrible. I'm just gonna use the word evil. It's an evil place, and um, I've said my fair share of horrible things online too. I don't think
Exactly.
I'm just saying all around, but just be nice. Like, are you okay with going to bed at night knowing that your relentless bullying of somebody and harsh words towards somebody that is affecting that you don't know what conditions people have? So for people to just say, well, if you can't handle it, stay off the internet.
That's the facts.
On the internet. It's like it's 2023. It doesn't excuse people's bad evil behavior.
And we don't know what to do because I don't want to end up in jail and I don't want to end up fighting with these guys anymore.
Yeah.
I just want to live my life.
She said something interesting though. That would end everything.
About
If
how you
she
should
just
be.
got off the internet, she wouldn't have to go through these things. That's my issue with her. She's crying and she's complaining. If you don't like it, just stop doing it. That's all. The only reason why these problems is coming your way is because of what you're doing. I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong, but if you don't like it, the only way to stop it is to stop.
But how is she sitting here saying, "Oh, be nice to people, be nice," but she's not nice?
Exactly. Exactly. She's
How are
talking
you telling
shit.
people, "Oh, be nice," and look at
She's
you?
talking shit. And then like you're saying she's clearly not Muslim. Well, then she's lying too. So you can't feel bad for a person that's putting on a
Who
costume,
said she's
putting
not
on an act.
Muslim?
Now, if she's
Who said
pointing
she's not?
out
Who said she's not Muslim?
pedophiles and she's right, then hey, I give her that. But
Wait, who said she's not Muslim?
she can't complain, man. She's getting too much money. Just like years and years ago when Michael Jackson was still alive, even though this is a completely different subject. I used to have debates with my older brother. He used to be like, "Oh well, he went through so much as a child. He didn't get to have a childhood. This, that, and the third." Listen, I'll take all of that if you give me the money that man touched. Sometimes these are things that you have to go through. You know, if you want to be successful, if you want to be in the limelight, you're going to get criticized. That's just all to it. That's just all to it. And the compensation for you being criticized is money. So, she wasn't complaining when that damn money was coming in. So, hey,
So, Welsh says, you're making this about religion when it is not.
you're muted,
She's
Afro.
setting up Muslims. Sorry, am I?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Oh, maybe it's me. I don't hear anything.
No, I'm not.
Oh, no, you're right. My computer. Sorry about that.
Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, this is about religion. Welsh, Rabbit, this is about religion. We talk about religion. That's what we do here. And we've got a raging Muslim online, a raging Muslim on the internet. When we talk about religion, the ills of religion, how do we have a Muslimah online and going off and saying all these vile things? So I don't know what you thought we were doing here, but this is about religion. This is about people who convert to a religion. How does that impact on them? Does it help them become better people, or does it make them worse people? And in this one's case, not good. Not good. Okay, Miss Annie, thank you. All right, let's see.
Like, this is why I really, really want to try hard no longer to rage against people, to say anything mean, to use my mouth, to use my heart, to do ugly in the world. I will not do that anymore. I have made that promise to myself. When I took the Shahada, I made that promise to God to only try to spread good in the world. Like, be the light, like, for real. Like, I cannot say that enough. Never, never, never use your words to hurt someone else, because you don't know what's going to happen to that person. Not everyone can handle it. Not everyone has different issues, but you can exacerbate those things. You can use your words for good, or you can use them for bad, and words hurt people. Trolling only goes so far before it becomes harassment. Well, yeah, and even trolling, like, honestly, I like being here because people don't do that to people here. Like, women would never, never, never cut each other down to the level I've seen. Like, having come from both parts of the world, having experienced both parts of the world, coming from the Western, coming here, it's a whole different culture. People do not insult, they're not allowed to insult each other like that online. You'll be thrown in jail. You cannot, because it's harmful. It's harmful. That's why Islam is against harmful things like this, like haram. We have haram. Things are forbidden for a reason, for your own good. And talking about people like this, cyberbullying, hurting people to that degree, like, I can't. Like, we need to do better. It's disgusting. Like, just making fun of people for what? That's hate, targeting hate. And the fact that YouTube allows that is just disgusting. The world is so toxic. And honestly, choose not to be toxic. And that's where it came from. I can either keep retorting and being negative and being toxic and using my body that God has given me, my voice that God has given me, my spirit, my energy. I can use it to do bad, or I can use it to be the light in the world. And you know what? I choose to be good. And at the end of the day, after I
Reggie, can you hear all this?
Yes, and she does the exact opposite. Okay,
It's
that's
crazy.
it's all talk. Like, I'm not
This
going to do
is
it anymore.
crazy.
I wonder how long that lasts. I wonder if that lasted a day, a week, what?
Minutes, maybe? Minutes.
I'm trying to
Hmm?
give her the benefit of the doubt.
Minutes. Right, Miss Annie? Guess she doesn't follow her own advice. No,
At all. At all.
not at all.
At all.
And how are we talking about religion? Oh, this haram. My religion does haram. Haram. Huh? Over in Kuwait, women don't do that. And this, what
That's
you're doing everything you say women don't do. You're sat there talking about someone's dead mother. Reggie, come on now. Come on.
and getting paid for it.
Get,
And like she said, people don't do that over there because it's against the law. That's the only reason why.
mm. Okay, just I can't. This
do my
lady.
prayer and I do my work, and yeah, I have less money now, but you know what? I have a cleaner heart and I can sleep good at night. So we need to treat people better. We need to keep this in mind before you say something about someone, before you bully them, before your actions hurt someone, think about the consequences of that. Let's just do better. Like, you cannot deny, however, that this community, especially Gore World community, there's like this community surrounding me that is just so toxic, and I honestly want nothing to do with it. But for some reason, people make me like the center of this. And anytime someone tries to react back or defend me in any way, this is what happens. They get targeted over and over and over. It's happened to every beezer. They even have their own thread on Kiwi Farms, like being targeted, and just, it's just horrifying. I just can't believe it. I know I'll be okay, but not everybody is like that. So that's why my thumbnail, if you're ever thinking of hurting yourself, if you're ever thinking of, I don't care if you think this is sincere or not, just listen to the message. Like, honestly, if you ever are thinking of hurting yourself, just like the numbers on the thumbnail, YouTube is guilty in allowing this to go on. Yep. Yeah. YouTube should not allow some of the things that go on in Gore World. I've never witnessed other reactions like Gore World. Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. They have the attitude that, well, it's a public platform. We can't control people. You can control what you allow on your platform. You absolutely can. You can erase bullying from your platform. It is.
If
It's a hate mob.
you wouldn't
It's a hate
have
mob.
one.
That's all it is. There's no relevant reaction to anything. Words are very hurtful. Words are a weapon. You know, you have to be calculated. I've learned this. I'm the most impulsive person with my mouth. I'm the most impulsive person. All right, hi guys. So I'm gonna have dinner with you guys. I'm gonna warn you that you're not gonna like this version of me. I'm out for blood today, and I'm fighting fire with fire today. I've had enough, and I want to talk. So I'm having Turkish grill, so chicken kebab with some fries, just a few fries, grilled pepper.
Reggie, food is always a part of everything with this one. She can be raging, she can be screaming her head up, and she'll still be eating. It's
I see.
food.
I
I don't
see.
know how you're out here trying to rage and and still look, still have the food that I've got this here. I've got. I can't.
I
She is
question anybody's intelligence that feels bad for her anyway, because she's clearly manipulating you. And the reason why I say that is because all she fucking does is talk shit and cry. That's
Reggie.
all she does is talk shit and complain about
Reggie.
people talking about her. Shut your fat
Reggie.
ass up.
Reggie. Hold
Eat
on.
them,
Say
put
those
some
words
vinegar.
again.
Listen,
Say those
all
words again.
she does is
It's
talk shit
manipulate.
and cry.
No,
She's
you said.
manipulating you. She's manipulating you and making you think that she's a victim. She's not a victim. She is getting fucking paid to be a fucking hater. That's what she's doing.
Reggie.
What she's asking for, how she's like, oh, well, you can control what's going on in your platform. So you're trying to dictate the narrative that goes on YouTube. That's what you think that you that important? You want the goalpost move just for you? You're talking shit. You're
Reggie.
spreading hate speech, literally.
Reggie, listen.
I don't get
When
it.
you use that word manipulate, you were spot on. You know why? When she went to Cuba, there's a stream called the Cuba Rage.
Hmm.
She was in her hotel room and raged. She had drank, I think, had a few drinks, and she raged. She was vile. She said some racist shit. Reggie, she's racist as well. She said racist shit. She said things that she herself is not proud of. Well, she has apologized, but because people have recorded that stuff, right? And do you know what she said in that stream? She said, tomorrow, when I'm done doing this vile shit I'm doing here, I'm going to come online and I'll be as sweet as, and I will manipulate you. These were
Right.
the words out of her mouth. She was saying, look, yes, today I'm vile, but tomorrow I'll come here and be as sweet as the sweetest thing ever. And I will manipulate you. She said those words to the people watching. I will come online and I will manipulate you. So for you to say that about her, Reggie, you summed her up within how many? An hour?
Hmm.
An hour plus we've been doing this? You summed her up just
She's
yeah.
good. She's good at being a victim,
Hmm.
and I don't look at her as no victim.
Someone like her being on the internet is not I mean anybody can be on the internet, it's fine. But I
And
don't know if
why would
hmm,
you go to Cuba if you're racist?
hmm,
I don't get that. You didn't know it was black
hmm.
people there. You didn't know that.
No, okay. Never mind. That's a conversation we'll get into. Not overly racist. She says things that might allude to her being racist.
Garlic, tahini, lavish bread, pickles, and a diet cola. I posted on my community tab a picture of FFG's. I'm going to call, okay, FFG, I'm going to refer to her as Slimer, okay? On Slimer's deceased mother on my community tab, all right? And you're probably thinking, what piece of shit would post someone's deceased mother on their community tab, and why? Well, I'm going to tell you why right now. I'm going to remind you everything that this vile monster of a human being, if you can call it that. Yes, I'm dehumanizing her like she dehumanizes me. I want to make it clear. I have no sympathy. I have no care, no empathy. I have nothing but black hatred for this person. And I'm going to tell you why. And after I list off the facts and the reasons why, I want to ask you, really, how you cannot understand, after everything this vile person has done, that I would just sit back over and over like I've been doing for years.
No, you have
and never losing my shit and giving it back.
That's not true.
And when
You're
I do,
lying.
You turn it around, play the victim. Well, let's get into it. And by the way, if doing this makes me a bad Muslim, then I'm a bad Muslim. Whatever.
I like being here because people don't do that to people here. Like, women would never cut each other down to the level I've seen. Like, having come from both parts of the world, I mean, having experienced both parts of the world, coming from the Western, coming here, it's a whole different culture. People do not insult they're not allowed to insult each other like that online. You'll be thrown in jail. You cannot, because it's harmful. It's harmful. That's why Islam is against harmful things like this, like haram. We have haram. Things are forbidden for a reason, for your own good.
Let's start with, why post her mother, her deceased mother? That's disgusting. All right. So that's disgusting. Making fun of my mom, literally calling her a whore on live many times. Making fun of my aunt, calling her ugly. Uncle Phil, her name is Phyllis, calling her Uncle Phil. Posting my mom's face. No problem though, right? But it's not okay just because your mother's dead. I don't really give a shit about you or your mother, dead or alive, after what you've done and said to my family. I'm not being the better person.
I mean,
today.
just hear that. Come on.
Why post your mother? Your
This
deceased mother.
is
That's disgusting.
a Muslim. This is, I don't know. See, I'm not a religious person, but come on. Foodie Beauty, unfortunately, you deserve whatever hate you get after this. You deserve it. Because if you thought doing this in public was a good thing, I'm sorry. You're a vile human being. And Islam has clearly not done anything for you. It probably has made you a worse person. It's crazy. Why somebody? And I see somebody in the comments talking about Dawkins' close friend recently left atheism for Christianity. She said atheism did not help her suffering, but Christianity set her free from suffering. Congratulations to that person. Congratulations. Picking a religion that clearly has done a lot of damage to people. That religion was brought to my part of the world. That religion was used by colonials, the colonial powers, to erase cultures, to erase people's identities. The people that brought us the religion, they said to the people there, oh, whatever deities you have got is evil. But our Jesus will rescue you. Our Jesus will save you. They lied. Jesus cannot save anyone. There is no evidence that Jesus guy even existed. Christianity, it's a cult. Christianity is a cult in its own right. I mean, I've got a video which I will post up later on here. how Christianity is a blood cult. If there is no shedding of blood, you can't be saved. If blood is not shed, you can't be saved. So I don't know what you are talking about over there.
Right. And I'm reading the comments too. It doesn't make any sense. So she was like, okay, well, Eternal Tunes. She finally came to her senses and humbled herself and was
Oh, I
delivered
and Hersey is I and Hersey Ali.
and was happy. Right. And it's been
I
proven
and
that on
Hersey
average,
Ali.
Christians are happier than atheists. There's
Oh,
no
oh
way that
goodness.
you can measure a person's happiness. So that's no way that that's even possible. You cannot measure a person's happiness. Impossible. I was raised Roman Catholic and had a similar experience to her. How, if she went from being a Muslim to a
Exactly.
Christian and you went from being a Roman Catholic to staying there, you're not making sense. You're not making sense.
He was
Also,
born again. Ridiculous.
what? Just because they dunked your ass in some water, that means you was born again. You gonna die the same way that you was before that damn dirty ass water that they dunked you in.
Ayan Hersey Ali, she's confused. She is hopping from Islam to being an atheist and now being a Christian. And listen, had a lot of respect for the lady. Still do, right? To be bold and but
I don't
listen,
care.
her reasons for becoming a Christian. Oh my goodness, just very her reasons didn't make sense. Did not make sense at all. And Reggie, that might be something we might look into. Iron Hersey's reasons for becoming a Christian. That would be interesting to actually do.
I
That
don't know
make no
why.
sense. Hey, Juad, right?
Uh,
I think I saw Ian. Ian Davenport, hello, good to see you.
hey Ian, what's up, Joy? I don't know why this person talk about Dawkins didn't believe, or why are you telling me anything about Dawkins? I don't give two fucks about Dawkins or anything
Yeah,
that you're
no,
talking about. I
no,
don't care if you name to me 100,000 people that changed their life, went to Christianity, found Christ, became a better person. It does not matter.
yeah,
It
fair.
does not matter. I
Mm-hmm,
will
mm-hmm,
never worship your God. I am not Jewish. I am not Greek. It has nothing to do with me. Absolutely
mm,
nothing. My ethnic group is literally older than anybody in that book.
yes, absolutely.
I don't even
Says
want to go to heaven
says
with you and your God. For
she is
what?
a genuine Christianity like me. Okay, so Eternal Tunes and Iron Heartsy, they are the genuine Christians. Genuine Christians. Okay. Okay.
You don't know what's in their mind, eternal tunes. You don't know how they really feel. They can be just going along with it. She said she was suffering from atheism. How can
You're
atheism make you
suffering
suffer?
in atheism.
What can make you what being an atheist got to do with you
that
suffering?
that means that
Don't make
being an
sense.
atheist was not financially helping out, but being a Christian, that's, yeah, suffering. How do you suffer as an atheist? How do you suffer in atheism? Make me understand. An atheist is one who does not believe in God. That's it. So how do you suffer for not believing in? Okay, maybe she was because she was Muslim and now doesn't believe in God. So maybe suffering from the family, right? The family coming after her. But that's nothing to do with being an atheist. Absolutely nothing. That's, yeah. That mm-mm.
Right. So he's saying so atheism did not offer a solution to relieve her suffering.
Who said
Atheism.
atheism was going to do that?
Wait a minute. Let me make this clear. Atheism offers nothing.
Nothing. Nothing.
I don't
Nothing.
get anything from being atheist. I don't get any hope. I don't get any prayers. I don't get any money. I don't get anything.
Nothing.
Anything. It's nothing. I don't want anything either. So you think that okay? Oh,
It's
you scared?
crazy.
You better worship God, or you're gonna
This
go
is
to hell.
crazy.
I have no fear of hell. If I
She
could pick
said,
right now, I would go to hell if it was real.
Reggie, listen. And this is why um this is important. Saying that atheism, she was suffering. Wait, where's that comment? Um to relieve her suffering. She said she was alone. There's no support in atheism, you are on your own. Eternal Tunes, what do you expect when you have a world full of religious people. We are a minority.
Right.
We who don't believe, we are a minority. We are a very small number. Everybody around you is religious. They all have, in fact, they are organized religion, right? These people, they years and years of they've had years to organize themselves. So when you come away from that religion, guess what? You will be on your own. And this is why we who don't believe have to be more vocal, have to put ourselves out there so people know that, look, you are not alone. You are not alone. There's people like me, there's people like Godless Reggie. There are communities that are starting to form now, right? Because many more people are starting to walk away from religion, right? And so, yes, she will be alone because
Hmm.
leaving a religion like that, Islam, the threat that that is there when you leave the religion. What was she expecting? That you come away from religion, and she was expecting a party. She was expecting people to embrace. Oh, you would no. And Reggie, this is what yeah. Now I remember my train of thought. Christianity offers you. Christianity gives you all this false hope, tell you, oh, come to Jesus and you will be saved. Come to Jesus and he will rescue you from all your problems. Come to Jesus and he will heal you, right? The religion creates a bunch of dependent people, dependent on Sky Daddy for everything, right? In atheism, there is nobody to depend on. There is no Sky Fairy daddy up there that, oh, if I need money, I go pray, God, give me money. God, give me this and God, give me that, right? You're creating a culture of lazy people. Religion, that's what it does.
So look. So she says she was alone. There's no support. You are on your own. Listen, this is the problem.
Christ set her free.
This is
She's
the
not
problem.
free.
This is
Not
the
free.
problem with religion, with me, right? I grew up in the hood and never was in a gang. You know why? Because you mother effers is followers. Y'all followers. You literally religious people and people in gangs, you are followers. You are flunkies. I'm not a follower. I am a leader. The only difference
Mhm.
is I don't want nobody following behind me neither. Go about your business, right? You have to think for yourself. What would make you think a 2000 something year old book or whatever religion it is you believe, however old that book is, what would make you think with a logical thinking mind that that book has any kind of direction for you in your life? Now let's look at the rest of your comments where you're not making no sense. If it was
Do you need me to highlight any of the comments?
if it was merely her imagination, she would have been delivered from atheism. What is she, a pizza? Delivered from what? What the fuck are you talking about? Set free from what? Was she in slavery? She needs therapy. What are you talking about? Are you suffering? Suffering from what? The only thing that a person, well, I ain't gonna say the only thing a person could suffer. You could suffer from a lot of things. The only thing I could probably think of that I'm suffering from is not being a millionaire. I may not never obtain that goal, but I'm going to keep striving to it until I get it. Pride does not lead to happiness. I got all the pride I need in myself. I was born by myself. When I leave, I'm gonna leave by myself. I don't need no bunch of motherfuckers around me in community and hugging and kissing after church and all bent over and begging all that shit. I don't need that shit. It's a delusion. You're crazy. I'm suffering from atheism. Well, tell me what's wrong with me then. Tell me one thing does not relieve suffering. I'm not suffering from shit, but arguing with your dumbass eternal tunes. That's it. I'm suffering from that. Nothing else. And then when y'all say shit like salvation, salvation from what? Sin is going to happen. There's sin all around. I can't wait to sin again. I can't wait to fornicate. I can't wait to sin. It's the funnest fucking thing to do in the world. So I don't understand what you're talking about. It has been proven that community helps. No, you got to stand on your own 2 feet. You have to be an individual because when times get hard, them same motherfuckers that's in your community is not going to do nothing. You go right back to that church and ask and tell them your light bill is due. They're going to tell you to pray for it. Fuck them.
Community helps. Indeed. Earlier on today I was watching this nun, right? She was, trying to be a nun and everything. Right? She goes up to no, I think it's a convent. I don't know. She goes up in this community of other nuns and the fathers, and and then her life was taken from her. Her life was taken from her in the community.
Right.
Reggie, why are you laughing?
Because like it's a proven, it is proven
Hey
that community
Theo.
helps. Even doctors say, okay, you show me one doctor
Wait,
that's
what comment are you looking on?
no, it's been proven community helps. Even doctors say this helps with what, motherfucker? Helps with what? Helps with what? Tell me, what do I need community to help me with? Salvation? To be free? You're not making sense.
Community
You're not
helps.
making sense.
Okay,
You're not making
eternal
sense.
tunes. Eternal tunes. What does community help to do?
It helps people be in your
What do you need
business
community for?
to
What
kill
do you
you.
need community for? The
To kill you.
Christian community. Christian community. Is it the same community where children have been raped?
Right.
Uh People have been violated. Spiritual abuse goes on in this so-called communities. Wait, is it the communities where the preachers from the part of the world where I come from, the preachers, right? The preachers make money off the community, right? Is it the communities where they come together and they beat the followers, right? There's a video. Let me see. I'll see if I can find it. It beats the followers, get them, lay them down on the floor and says, just look, get his cane and oh, that is community. You know what? Let me see if I can find that. Let me see. Let's see community. The community.
Hold on, listen. This dude talking about, or whatever it is, whoever they are. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I've heard countless doctors say the people who typically improve in suffering terminally are those who have community. Go outside. Think about what you just said. You said they're suffering terminally. That means they're gonna motherfucking die either way, right? So a doctor told you that they're gonna improve when they're terminally ill. You a damn lie. Then you sitting there talking about you guys are not laughing. I mean, excuse me. I can't even get out what I'm trying to say because you're so silly. You guys are not happy. I'm sitting here laughing at you. Where's the joy? In my laughter. You live to hate. I'm laughing at you. You're a clown. This is crazy. You're not making sense to me.
Wait, let's show some community, Reggie. Let's show some community.
Damn lie.
The Bible says, support something.
And the taxi
He's
are
the
not
test to know whether you're ready for the ministry.
Oh, community. Beautiful community.
He's not dead.
Hallelujah. Bless the Lord.
He is not dead.
Oh, hallelujah. Beautiful community this is. In Jesus' name.
I can't wait till he hit the one in the blue. I got something wrong with me.
No, he's gonna come when he comes over here. You see him going directly for the lady with the big behind.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
part I want to see.
yeah, you can tell. I am your own.
Oh yeah, I like that one right there. Nice jiggle. I'm in the wrong
Song
business.
as well. Oh, Jesus, I am your own. I am your own. Singing Jesus, I'm your own while they're being beaten. Look at this. Jesus, I am your own. Can you imagine?
Ooh-wee.
Can you imagine?
I'm going to Africa as soon as I get a chance.
Jesus,
Hallelujah. Jesus.
How do you go to church to be beaten? Huh? Look at another one. This is community. This is community, Reggie.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
Come.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful community. This is.
Guno si muggo. We. Njagala omuggo gwange.
Look at. Ooh. Look at. Come on.
Delivered from what? Delivered from what? From Pizza Hut to a house? From what? From what? Atheism is not something that was not supposed to fail her. It's not a win or lose situation, right? There's nothing to offer with atheism except for the lack of being stupid. The reason why we don't believe is because our brain tells us it's not true. It's called critical thinking and critical reading. As long as you can read, you know it's fake. And that's your problem, Eternal Tunes. I don't have to argue with you about it. There's no way I'm going to worship something that does not belong to me. No different than I'm not going to worship Buddha. I'm not going to worship Krishna because I'm not Asian. Period. I'm not worshiping something that does not belong to me. Now, if you're God, don't even try to go with the people of color shit because I'm not a person of color. I'm black. There's a difference, right? Now, if your God looked anything like Shaka Zulu or Shaba Ranks, maybe I would believe it. We know that Africans are the first people on earth. Jesus was not African. Muhammad was not African. So some bullshit. Your book is bullshit.
And we don't need Jesus. We don't need that religion. Any religion that was brought to us by colonial masters, right? The people who took advantage of us. That religion we need
Right.
to get rid of.
Right.
Why? Just think about this, that there is a Jesus up there. Jesus and his daddy and the ghost need their religion brought to Africa.
Right.
But Jesus could not bring the religion to us,
Peacefully.
you know,
Right.
he couldn't bring the religion to us. Or maybe uh why couldn't Jesus have come from Africa? Why couldn't he come from, at least,
Right.
or raise people up from those countries, right, in Africa?
Right.
Why? Or something, right? He's, after all, he is the omni everything God, right? He's got the power to do anything. Or better still, have us born with the innate knowledge of himself, right? That way you take away all these other people, the middlemen. We would have had direct knowledge of the so-called God and his son and their ghost, right? But no, they choose to have evil people bring us their religion.
Right.
Disgusting. So right now, we are in the business of telling people, wake up. That revolution, it has begun. There are communities and people starting to say, hang on a minute. Yoruba people, then some Yorubas now are starting to say, hang on. So in Nigeria, right? All the bank holidays, public holidays given to the Christians and to the Muslims. Nothing for the people who don't believe. What's going on here? These are religions that were imposed on us. So why are these religions taking over? Now, the religions of the indigenous people are now being looked at as evil, right? These are evil religions. But these religions that were brought to us by evil people, they have now become the dominant. So that's going to change. Jesus needs to be kicked out of Africa. Jesus,
Right.
his daddy, the ghost, all those clowns need to be kicked out. And where's that person? Eternal Tunes. Just so you know, we are not afraid of whatever hell or threat that
No.
your sky daddy has to offer. We are not afraid. Whatever God, whatever deity, whatever this is, we are not afraid. So if we get to the pearly gates and it's your sky daddy there,
I'm gonna
and
spit
he
in his
wants to
face.
send us, yeah, I'll do this to him.
Right.
Do whatever you want. You see,
Send me to hell.
we're not
That's
afraid of your sky daddy.
that's where all the
Nobody
hoes
needs
at.
to be afraid of that
Send me down
shit.
there with the hoes. That's where I want to go. Ain't gonna be nobody in heaven but 144,000 virgin men,
Exactly.
and maybe a few extra. Why
You
would I
know
want to
what?
go
Let
there?
me pull up
Why?
that verse
You think I
that
want to
talks
dance
about
and worship and
heaven.
praise His name forever? I don't want to go to church now for an hour, bro. So what the fuck make you think I want to do that for all of eternity? I'm allergic. I lactose intolerant, right? I don't want your milk. don't wear gold. They sell honey at the store. There's no benefit to going to heaven. There's none.
None.
Listen, I don't kiss ass, so I won't worship anybody. I make the rules. I play by the rules that I make. So why do you want to be a follower so bad? Got to bounce to your own beat, bro. Wake up. And why would I believe something when you brought it to me through captivity? As a African American, the only way Christianity is true is if it was God's destiny and will for us to be enslaved.
Mm,
So if I was to pray, I might as well thank God for slavery, right?
mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm,
Got to be a
mm-mm,
coon. You got to be a coon to do that.
mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. And we
Mm-mm.
are not doing that.
We're not doing that.
Okay,
We're
let
not
me
doing that.
share. Let me share. Reggie, so this is the Christian heaven, right? This is the place Eternal Tunes wants to go. Now, I don't know if Eternal Tunes is a woman or a man, if they're a virgin, because if they are a woman, their fate is sealed. Just they stand no chance,
No
hardly any,
chance.
just
A woman
no
can't get
chance
in
of
there for
going to
nothing.
the heaven place. If they're a man, I hope that they're still a virgin, because there's no, wait, let's see, why is this thing gone like this? Wait, I don't know if you guys can see this. Okay, so I'll read it. So it says here that and they, right, guys, listen, this is Revelations 14, 3 to 5. And they sang a new song before the throne and before the four living creatures and the elders. No one could learn the song except the 144,000 who had been redeemed from the earth. These are those who did not defile themselves with women. You're already putting down women. The 144,000. Can you imagine that this Christian God will come to the earth for 144 virgin men, right? He will come and redeem 144,000 men from the earth. Never mind the women. Who gives a shit about the women? They're the ones who defile men anyway, right? So these are those who did not defile themselves with women, for they remained virgins. They followed the Lamb wherever he goes. They were purchased from among mankind and offered as a first fruit to God and the Lamb. No lie was found in their mouth. God only wants with himself 144,000 virgin boys.
Well, my
That's the
opportunity,
heaven.
my oppor-
Disgusting.
my opportunity for that shit been blue since high school. So again,
Disgusting.
send me to heaven. I mean, excuse me.
Send
Forgive
you
me.
to heaven?
Forgive me. I misquoted. Send me
Send
to
you to
hell.
heaven?
Send me to hell where all the
Eh,
hoes are. Right. So if you're a woman, if you had sex before marriage, you ain't getting in. If you had kids before wedlock, you or them ain't getting in. So women, you can't get in. So I know all of the women are in hell. So what I'm saying is, you need to send me down there with them, because I don't want to be up there with y'all and everybody else. Now, I know that they're going to make the claim that there's other ways to get in besides this 144,000 and all sins can be forgiven. What am I going to keep saying? God forgive me for having sex. And he the one who gave me the urge to have it. Fuck out of here.
No,
I'm not doing
Reggie,
that.
Reggie,
Not doing that
Reggie.
shit.
If anyone reads this and you say, "Oh, but I'll be part of the others who make it into the heaven," shame on you. Shame on you. You are a uh, you are an afterthought.
Right.
You mustn't. I don't think you like yourself. So you would not be one of the ones that is redeemed from the earth, right? So what makes you think that they would want you there? What makes any woman reading this and still thinking she's going to make it to this their so-called heaven? Listen, and why would any woman want to go to this place? Reggie, think about this. No, Reggie, think about this. Is a misogynistic heaven. A woman being here, but you are looking at the 144,000 virgin boys with God. Those were the ones redeemed from the earth. Meanwhile, it was a woman that gave birth to those 100. Without the same woman, without a woman giving birth to those 144,000. Where did God think he's going to get his virgin roommates from? Reggie?
I don't know. None of that shit don't make no damn sense. None of it do not make no sense. None of it. None of it. It's all bullshit. And like I said, now that I really know what the book says, because Eternal Tunes, I am a former Christian. The reason why I was a Christian is because I was indoctrinated. The reason why I'm not
Had
is
no
because
choice.
I read it myself. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So, and now that looking from the outside in, that God ain't write no book, a man wrote it. Every person I've ever met in my life is a liar. Every person, in one way or the other. They've
Mm-hmm.
done it more than once, so they ass is a liar. So I don't know why people would think that people that wrote books would not lie to suit a narrative for them. That that doesn't make sense, especially if it's my book. If I write my name on a book like King James or whatever, you don't think that he can put in what he wants and take out what he wants? It don't make sense. It's a book.
Oh well, never mind, Reggie. So this is it. If you have enjoyed this content, um, please make sure to give the stream a thumbs up. We will continue taking down religious beliefs, religious ideologies, especially the toxic ones. We will continue to talk about the community of religious people, very toxic communities. People have died in communities. People have been violated in communities. They have been taken advantage of in the so-called Christian communities. They've been stolen from in these communities, right? And it's still going on till this present day. And that shows that your God, your Jesus, is a failure. How is Jesus sat up there watching people be violated, watching children be, essayed? How is God comfortable watching all of that? So,
So let me address Eternal Tunes again, right? Because he thinks he just is the winner. Okay, so you said, right? Let's see what you said. Since you're scientifically superior person, let us hear it. Please give us please give us an explanation on why I should believe you. I've never asked you one time to believe in me. I'm telling
no.
you, you shouldn't believe what I say. We never
Mm-mm.
make that claim. All we're doing is breaking it down and reading the truth. We're not trying to persuade you or anybody else. If you just so happen to get persuaded, that's cool. I'm not trying to make you believe shit, because no matter what you say, I know that that book is some bullshit, and no matter what I say, you believe it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the point? You exercising your free will while you came here. You making your comments, and I'm answering you. But it's never about me trying to convince you of anything or dodging any question. Any question you ask me, I'm going to tell you, unless it's too personal, like my social security number or something like that, to answer. Other than that, I don't give a fuck.
Look at this nonsense here. Seriously, put some thought into what you claim to believe.
I don't believe
Reggie,
shit.
do you believe shit? Do you believe stuff?
No, no. Even listen, even when I was a kid, my mom not would have nothing to do with religion. My mom used to tell me, "You don't believe shit stinks." That's what she used to say, and what it means is the only way that I would believe something is if I seen for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still
Yeah,
like that. That's
we
the
don't
reason why I'm
do we
atheist.
don't
I
do
don't believe
believing.
it. I don't believe it because I don't see no proof. When I read it, doesn't correlate to the truth.
We don't believe in sky daddies and sky things that we cannot prove whether they exist or not. No. So we can't put thought into uh, claims what we believe when we don't believe. Makes no sense.
Right. It's kind of like you saying to me, "Uh, Reggie, you're a millionaire," and I tell you I'm not, and then you be like, "Prove to me you ain't got $1 million." How? I don't got it. I don't got it. And then you're saying they destroy atheism. You can't destroy atheism. It's not a thing. You think it's like a cup or you can grab. It's not a thing. You are literally born an atheist, and the reason why you are is because when you're a baby, there's nothing in here except for the instinct to cry and reach out and to suck and to breathe. That's the only instinct that you have. People have to teach you. No different than when a Jehovah's Witness knocks on your door. You don't know nothing about that shit until they come knock on the door. You have to be taught religions. You have to be told this shit. So I don't know what you're talking about. You can't destroy atheism because no matter what you do, you cannot make me believe. It's just like Santa Claus. I know it's not true, so nothing you can do.
New atheism. What the hell? Indeed. Yeah, what the fuck is new atheism?
We're
Huh?
not a clique.
New, old, whatever.
We're
It
not a
is.
gang. We're not a clique. We're not. I don't agree with all atheists. I don't like all atheists. I can think of two right off the top of my head. I can't stand. So fucking what? Fuck them.
Who are those?
They shall remain nameless.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Reggie. Okay. Now here we go. Listen to Martin Rees, Paul Davis. None of them make the claims you guys do. We don't know them.
What claim
We
did
don't
I
give a
make?
shit. No, but we don't give a shit about these people. They
Right.
might
No
be good
fucking
people.
claim.
Don't get me wrong. Right? Might be good people, decent people. But what has that got to do with us being
Right.
atheists?
I didn't make any claims except for life
What has
started in
got to
Africa.
do with us being
Africans don't speak
atheists?
any languages in there. I didn't make any claims. Those claims could be proven. Make no claims. Fuck your Bible. I'm not making any claims. Oh, I did make a claim. I'd rather go to hell. You can't disprove that. Not making sense.
Is that a claim? Did you? I'd rather go to hell.
I'm
Would that
claiming
be
that
a
I'd rather
claim?
go to hell.
Okay.
That's a
Okay.
claim. You can't disprove
Okay.
that.
No, you can't disprove that.
Can't. You don't know what's in my mind. So
Yeah, you seem to not listen. We're just turn on and generalizations, right? That's what they're doing. Well, you know something,
my question.
Eternal Tunes, go on and be your Christian self.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Go on, just go do Christianity, go do your belief in your God. I mean, if anything, you are going to be sat next to Sky Daddy and
Right.
his son, and you should be happy. Be
Right.
happy in your faith. Be secure in your faith. Go off. Go to sites of the live streams where they're praising God and uh, talking about Jesus and all these things. But
Right.
look at you here.
If that helps you,
Look at you here.
right. If that helps you, that's what's up. But that don't have nothing to do with me. And that still does not make me want to go your direction. There's nothing appealing about your religion or any religion that I'm aware of. I don't know everything about all religions. It's not enough time in the day. I gotta work. I got other
KKK.
responsibilities. When you're pointing out to the fact that um the person that you're debating with has no knowledge of the origins of life, I'm telling you right now, I cannot give you an explanation on how human beings started, but I'm also telling you, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't make no difference to me. I don't think about things like this. I don't think about who created the universe, who created the stars. Who gives a fuck? You'll never understand it. It's not your life is not long enough for you to know these things. It doesn't make a difference in my day-to-day life. I have to get up and work. I have to make sure I'm okay. This and the third. It's irrelevant to me. It's irrelevant.
It won't put food on your table.
It won't.
Knowing about it won't put food on
It
your
won't.
table. It
It
won't do it.
won't. God's not gonna
So,
put food on my table neither. He's not putting money in my account every time I check, and I never see a deposit that says from God. Um,
God, no. God wants your money.
that's what
That's
I'm
not
saying.
how
He's
it
asking
works,
me.
Reggie. That's not
He's
how it
asking
works.
me.
God is not going to give you money because God is broke. God is always broke. God always needs
Right.
money, people's money.
Which means the least probable explanation given the Big Bang. No, I don't care nothing about that. I'll never agree with you because I don't know if that's true. I've done no studies on that. I don't plan on doing any studies on that. It does not fucking matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Why do you care about that? You're more worried about following along some rules that somebody else made. it don't matter.
Oh
Right.
well, guys, this person is very pressed
Very pressing.
with their Christian self, but hey, go off, go and be your Christian. Look forward to the rapture. Jesus is coming to save you, right? And I hope for your sake, eternal tunes, that you're a virgin man.
Me too. Did all this happen by chance? I think so. I think so because we can prove that we're related to apes. We also can prove that we are an ape. So I think it's a lot of chance. I think that evolution, um, weather, um, climate, which is basically the same thing, where you're from, I think all that plays into, how we came about. We'll never, we'll never fully understand it,
No,
but it's also obvious that we are related to primates. We look similar to them. So, do you believe in miracles? No.
no, I
Ex-
don't believe in miracles. Mm-mm.
Except for the miracle that people believe in books that human beings wrote. We don't
Is
always
that a
have.
miracle?
That's listen. It's a miracle that people believe in proven myths. Yeah, that's a motherfucking miracle.
How? No, it's not. To me, it's not.
All this time, 2,000 years. That's a miracle.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. The chance I'm speaking of chocolate a miracle. Okay.
That's
To
your
you
thinking in
it
Christian.
is. To
That's
you it is.
Christianese.
To us, no,
Yeah, that's Christianese. Like
no,
that's no different Afro than they'd be like, oh, you need to be thankful that you're here. I didn't fucking ask to be here. What would be
no.
thankful for?
Mm-mm,
That's extortion.
mm-mm,
I don't owe you shit.
mm-mm. Oh, I remember when we used to be in church, like go to church Sunday morning, and the person leading the prayers will say, uh, "Okay, let us thank the Lord for waking us up this morning. A lot of people have died during their sleep during the night. They didn't wake up, but you are alive today to go the glory of God. Uh, go ahead and thank God for waking you up this morning. Go ahead and say and tell God you appreciate. So no, tell God um, thank you for the gift of life. The gift of life.
It's not a gift. My mom and dad had sex. Proving atheism is unscientific and rejects probability. The probability of the universe coming into existence by chance is rejected by many top scientists. Do you reject the probability regards to winning the lottery? You asking me irrelevant shit. None of this. You can't prove or disprove atheism. There's nothing to prove. All it means is you just don't believe. There's nothing else to it. There's nothing like, oh, we have this fact, this fact, this fact. Just
Eternal tunes. Do you want to come up and have a conversation?
we just don't believe. And some of the stats that you was throwing out about
Do you want to come up and have a conversation? I mean,
about atheism when it
I
evolved and
can
when it
end
started,
this. Wait,
you
just one
can't.
second. I can end this and then come back for a chit chat. What do you guys say? Do you guys say yes? No?
It don't
Reggie,
matter. It
you want
doesn't.
to?
It doesn't matter to me. But he doesn't make sense because he's like proving atheism. You can't. It's nothing to prove there unless you're trying to say that there's nobody ever in history was an atheist, which you cannot prove. And the reason why is because the historical facts that you were putting. Look who gave you those facts. We have a whole thing of history on this side of the world in the West that completely got erased. So you don't know what they believed, even in Africa. You don't know of every tribe and everything of what they believed. You don't know that. Some of them may have worshipped the sun. Some of them may have worshipped the earth. Some of them literally may have worshipped trees. There's no way of you knowing that or not knowing it. You can't prove it or disprove that. You
Do you
can't
guys
prove
want
what
us
the
to?
Aborigines. You can't prove what the Aborigines believed. You can't.
Reggie, do you want us to come back and talk about just have a chit chat? Nothing.
That don't matter.
Yeah.
I know. It don't matter. I got a pedo.
No, not now. I mean, you give it 5 minutes and then come back. We can talk about, just why we don't believe in God, and the whole God is nothing but a fictional tale. Just yeah, just the sort of conversations we have on TikTok. We can do that on here. I mean,
We
are
can,
you?
but if the conversation is when we start conversating, if the conversation is going to go proving or disproving atheism, it's going to be a stupid conversation because it's nothing to prove. We have nothing behind it. It's just we don't believe. That's it. That's it.
Put tunes up. What tunes?
That's his name, Eternal Tunes.
Yeah, Eternal Tunes. Come back.
If you want to come back, feel free. Because you can never prove God's existence. All you're gonna do is just try to go to philosophy, like, well, shit that doesn't
Oh,
interest
please
me.
no. Please no, not the Kalam. Oh, Kalam.
That's what he's saying.
Cosmological argument.
That's what he's saying. It doesn't prove or disprove it, and nor do I have any understanding of it, nor do I give a fuck about it. It don't matter.
Mm-mm. Okay, Reggie, we will come back, guys. Okay. So yeah, anyway, people, we will be back shortly. Just to have a chit chat, nothing on the agenda. It'll just be a conversation around God and yeah, why God is a myth, why God is nothing but a scam. God,
Also,
that whole idea of God. Oof.
also, anybody that's here, I got a well, me and Afro, we got a good show that's coming on tomorrow around 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, UK time. That's about 4:30. We may be maybe running a little bit late because I am getting the oil change in the morning, but it's gonna be a good show. It's about the Mormon Church. I mean, about the Mormons, the LDS Church, Latter Day Saints. It's actually part two to the first episode I had last week. So we're going to touch on that. It's very, very, very interesting. So anybody, especially if you're religious, definitely tap in, follow me or Afro. I'll put my webpage, excuse me, my YouTube in the comments again. Definitely tap in. You definitely gonna want to see that.
Atheist service. Or your car, Reggie.
Oh yeah.
Oil change. Okay. All right, people. We'll be back shortly. We need to take 5 minutes and yeah, see you soon. See you in a bit. We'll be back.